right, ladies and gentlemen, time again for RLWF Shock, and opening the card tonight in the women's division. And up first, the Spanish assassin, Silencio. Making her way to the ring, again, the PLE moonsault. Brand new PLE. Coming up this weekend. And so everyone trying to make a last-minute impression, trying to get themselves a match on the big stage. Silencio with style. Heading down to the ring, again, has been focusing primarily on tag as of late with her partner Bobby, but Bobby been doing very well for herself in singles, and now Silencio in singles action tonight. Of course, Silencio, before forming that tag with Bobby, was exclusively a singles competitor, so not out of her bailiwick, as it were. But who is the Spanish assassin facing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? None other than multiple-time former women's tag team champion, former Freedom Champion. It is the one, the only Rachel Warren. Rachel Warren makes her way down to the ring, and this should be a great one. Again, Rachel Warren and Silencio, both OG Season 1 superstars here in the RLWF. We are, of course, if this is one of your first times watching the RLWF, we are in Season 4. We are about 320, 330 episodes deep at this point. And only picking up steam as we go, ladies and gentlemen. Only getting bigger, only getting better with each and every season. Silencio versus Rachel Warren to open this week's Shock. Let's start that prediction. And as always, if you would like your very own superstar right there in the ring, all you have to do is subscribe to the NormCantShoot channel on Twitch, or come join us for a couple of streams, and once you've got 5,000 channel points, cash them in. And it is just that easy. Silencio from the top rope, but Rachel steps aside. But Silencio right back on the attack here. Double underhook, and oh my goodness. Drops her face first onto the mat.
Nasty kick. Insulting. But this could also light a fire under you. Make you fight even harder.
And now Silencio slowing things down a little bit here with the heel hook, twisting that foot, twisting the knee, and continuing to attack the legs here. Silencio maybe setting up a submission of some sort. We'll have to wait and see. Waiting for Rachel to get to her feet, and Silencio from the second rope gets caught by Rachel Warren and into the powerbomb. Heads up play from Warren. And now Warren with a little heel hook of her own, returning the favor to Silencio.
Just twisting away.
Counter from Silencio. And now attacking the hand, just working her way around the limbs. Running clothesline from Warren, missed on the senton. And Silencio again working the arms. Oh no, rolling her over. I thought going for an arm lock, but instead going for a sneaky little pin.
Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes.
Onto the ropes here. Referee's going to try and call for a clean break, and looks like he's going to get one. Silencio slides her into the corner, but then goes up and over. Compliments of Rachel Warren all the way to the outside. And Silencio Playing up to the crowd, not paying attention, and pays the price for it with the big cross body from the top rope from Rachel Warren. And now stomping on her hand again. Revenge for Rachel Warren. Drop kick to the back. And Silencio clangs the old skull off the ring post. And again. Oh, good Lord. Rachel Warren continuing to attack the legs. 5 count. They're going to have to get back in to avoid a count out at some point. I thought for sure she was going to send Silencio back into that ring post. Rachel daring her to get back up and get in, but she might get a win by count out. We're at an 8 count. Referee giving the warning to Silencio. She's only just getting to her feet. She is going to have to hurry. There's the 9 and slides in just in time. Power slam from Rachel Warren. 2 count only. 2 count only. And Warren with the temple punch. And that could very well be all she wrote for the Spanish Assassin. Nope. Gets the shoulder up. Seeing stars, but gets the kick out. Dominic, we don't do live matches. All of this is AI versus AI. And to join, you have to subscribe to the Twitch channel to join the RLWF. We don't do like choice matches. It's all kind of set up beforehand. But listen, if you want to sub, we'd love to download your character and have them be part of the crew. Warren on the apron. Oh, hot shots to the outside from Silencio. They lock up. Silencio has her up. And, ooh, shoulder breaker in the middle of the ring. Goes for the pin. Only a 2 count. Silencio back in control of the match, at least for now, but Rachel Warren looking to change that. Creates a little distance, locks up, sends her in for the Irish whip, and... Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. Oh, the reverse elbow.
There's no way she can continue on for much longer. And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate.
And Warren off the ropes. Oh, shining wizard to the side of the head, and Silencio props herself up in the corner. And Rachel Warren coast to coast with the knee and the running bulldog. Silencio out on her feet. Or so it would seem. Managed a last-minute dodge there on that kick from Rachel Warren. Sends her into the corner. Up on the top rope here. Silencio. Swinging neckbreaker from the top rope. Hooks the legs. What an interesting pin there from Silencio, but it still was not enough. Even with her full body weight on top of Warren. Ooh. Big right hand of her own from Silencio. Warren split open on that last punch. Silencio double underhook. No, Rachel Warren with a timely counter into the clothesline. And face first into the mat goes the Spanish Assassin. Hurricane Rana from Silencio. Has her up again, and another big shoulder breaker, middle of the ring. Silencio's going to go top rope. And miss. Oh no, caught her on the elbow. I thought she missed. Warren, I think, rolled over, but caught her in the back. Reversal on the Irish whip. And the elbow connects again. This time, I think she might have split Silencio open indeed. Both superstars are bleeding profusely. Silencio, combo after combo connecting, and now double underhook into the backbreaker. Look at the blood around Silencio's right eye. Off the top rope and a short drop kick. And now calls for silence for the swinging neck breaker. And that could be all she... Oh, my goodness. 2 count only. I did not expect Warren to kick out of that one. And cross-leg DDT. Two count again. Rachel Warren digs deep and gets the shoulder up. Silencio, the frustration starting to show. Top rope again. And, oh, missed. Rachel Warren. Irish whip into the slam. 2 count only. What an opening match, ladies and gentlemen. This is match number 1 on the card. And here it comes again. Temple punch. Forget about it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Warren has Silencio back on her feet. Drags her to the corner. Both superstars showing superhuman resilience. Over the top rope. And Silencio celebrating a little early, I think, given how seesaw this match has been thus far, and Rachel Warren proving me right immediately with a big combination. Mike, you're not wrong. Like I say, the Rando Landos sometimes have a little difficulty finding spots on the match card with the incredible amount of talent that we have, but every time they show up, they show up. Six count. Warren, oh, through the ropes. But a miscalculation, and Silencio right there to take advantage of the gaff. And we need to take a quick commercial break.
Sleep Cheap Furniture has gone insane! They're practically giving it all away! 3-piece leather book, $449! Futon bunk bed, $249! Complete day bed, $139! Mattress and box spring, $59! 5-piece dinette, $119! 4-piece bedroom, $249! You'd have to be crazy not to shop at Sleep Cheap! Sleep Cheap has the cheapest prices in the country!
All right, back from commercials, then Silencio on the attack. Stomping on the arm of Rachel Warren. Silencio on the apron. Oh, changed her mind. Think might have been thinking about springboard, but opted instead to drop her off the top rope neck first. And Silencio going top rope. And oh, the splash connects. A big move and a big win for Silencio. A grueling back and forth contest to open up Shock. Both women, look, you can tell, beaten and bloody. But the win column will show Silencio victorious once again. All right, over to the men's division, and coming out first,
Now we're talking.
representing the Reckoning. I mean, a fair point, David. A fair point. These days, a fair point. Krytorin, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring.
Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California.
Again, the Reckoning have been tearing it up as of late, with Companion and El Padre having great success in the tag division. And of course, Braden Storm winning the front of the line case. And Krytorin looking to build up a few wins here as well. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Well, like I say, I mean, I don't begrudge the three. I don't begrudge the 3 streams a week. I mean, there are a lot of streamers that have a lot more, a lot worse schedules than I. You know, I'm looking at you, RK. But I mean, I don't know how he gets it all done. But like I say, I think just taking a look at all the stuff I got to get done next week, I might just instead of trying to like rush through those streams or try to like hurry to get them done or reshuffle things around to try and work around, it might just be easier just everybody take a little summer vacation, enjoy the weather, touch some grass, get outside. So we shall see. We shall see. Krytorin, though, no time off for that man. In the ring, in the training center, in the gym. Diligence personified, but up against the Thunder from Down Under, it is Moz of Oz. Again, one of the most decorated superstars in RLWF history, but let's be honest. Listen, let's call it like it is. We all love the great Moz of Oz, but he has been struggling as of late, trying to get that mojo back. It has been a while since we have seen Killer unleashed from the bag, and hopefully tonight we will see it again. But in the RLWF, there are no easy matches. We are a jabroni-free company. And so if Moz wants a win, he is going to have to earn it here tonight against Krytorin. Should be a great match no matter who wins. Again, 2 great technical wrestlers. I think this is going to match up very, very well. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think's coming out on top.
You can see by the look on his face that he can't
Moz. Drop kick and the leg drop to start off. Not wasting any time. Missed on the knee, though. Nice kick there from Krytorin.
Someone who's been spending extra time training and scouting for his competition.
Oof, big clothesline. And again, I mean, we've seen this before from Moz. Moz will go from champion, then hit a little bit of a spell, but then right back on top he gets. And next thing you know, he's got a championship belt around his waist. So long-time Moz of Oz fans are not worried one bit. But for an up-and-comer like Krytorin, a win against someone of the reputation of the caliber of Moz of Oz, definitely a feather in their cap. But Moz not making it easy with a beautiful back suplex out of the corner. Off the ropes and the side neck snap. But Krytorin, nice counter here. Side Russian leg sweep connects. Middle of the ring.
What's he gonna do here?
And foot DDT. Right on the snakeskin boots.
Crush the hamstring. Another one?
Krytorin continuing to work the legs. And finally goes for the pin. Only got the 1 count, though.
Vicious right forearm.
Off the ropes. And, nice little counter there from Moz.
Driving toward the ropes.
And now Maz pushes him up against the ropes. The referee's going to call for a nice clean break, and because it's Maz of Oz, you know you're going to get one. But Maz with a cross of pain. But some great work there from Krytorn to get out. You can see him holding his back, though. Maz right back on the attack. Ooh, knocks the legs out from underneath him. Krytorn again with another counter. Maz with a counter. Again, I said two strong technical wrestlers. You're going to see a lot of that in this match. Maz has him up. And powerbomb into the pin. Only a one count. Only the one.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head.
Cranking the neck. Maz of Oz. Krytorn on the ropes, and oh, Maz just missed on the charge. And Krytorn able to counter with the hot shot. And oh, big brain buster from Krytorn. Hooks that leg. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2. Oh, 2.5. 2.5. That's exactly what every match is missing, David. I turned that setting way down. Headbutt into the corner, and now, oh no, Krytorn. Hip drop from the second rope into the pin. Ooh, 2 count only. 2 count only. And now look at Krytorn trying to get a submission out of the master of submissions. But Maz able to twist his way free. Krytorn continuing though, DDT. And he is feeling pretty good about his chances. Ooh, say good night to Maz of Oz. Maybe a little overconfident. Maz reminding the rookie who he is right there. Krytorn. Another counter. Oh my goodness, clotheslines him right outside of the ring. Ryan, welcome in. Welcome in. From the top rope, Maz caught him on the way down. Good heads-up play from Maz of Oz, but now another counter from Krytorn. Referee continuing the count. And double underhook. Brainbuster again, this time onto the concrete floor. Referee giving them the warning. And back inside the ring they go. Maz gets to his feet. Krytorn off the top rope. And the big springboard clothesline. Krytorn has him up on his shoulders, and boom. Go to sleep. And sleep he does. The victory going to Krytorn. And Killer once again stashed away for another day, but a big, big victory there for Krytorn. All right, back over to the women's division again, and coming out first, the Punk Princess, Amy Stevens. With kendo stick in hand, headed down to the ring, has been on a roll. Has won her last 2 or 3 in a row, I believe. Came in here with a wealth of experience on the indie circuit. And finally, a landing in the RLWF and making immediate impact, literally and metaphorically. Amy Stevens, always ready for action. And she is going to find it here tonight in this one-on-one battle because her opponent, ladies and gentlemen, is the Freedom Champion Penny Happs. Making her way to the ring now again. With the PLE looming, a win in a non-title match against the champ would definitely be something that Amy Stevens would be happy about. We know already that Bobby has beaten Penny in a non-title match already this season, and Bobby has been doing very well aside from that. And so Bobby, a potential opponent at the upcoming Moonsault PLE, if indeed Penny is defending her belt. But a win here from Amy would definitely throw a wrench into the works. But a victory here for Penny would definitely have her coasting into the PLE with some good vibes. And that is exactly what you need if you want to retain your belt at a PLE. Let me start the prediction. The belt not on the line. As a reminder, a non-title match.
And in this one, we have a champion.
And Amy Stevens wasting absolutely no time. Missed on the springboard senton, and Penny approaching with a little more caution this time. They're going to lock up. And Amy pushes Penny back to the ropes. Referee comes in trying to break this one up, having a little difficulty, but got there. Locking up again. And backed up into the corner now. And again, the referee is going to try and pry these two apart. Amy has her back in the corner. And face first into the turnbuckle. And now out of the corner, and Alabama slam. Penny gets to her feet, and Amy once again locks up with the champion. And this time Penny tosses her back into the corner, but Amy catches the foot. Oh, Penny with a counter to the counter. And now Penny rolls her over for the submission, but Amy able to reach forward and grab that leg, pull it out from underneath Penny. A great move to escape that submission hold. And Penny is dropped neck first off the top rope. And oof, back suplex. Penny split open with that knee, and that could be bad news for the champ. Penny just trying to get a little bit of room to breathe here. Going for the DDT, but Amy fighting constantly. Non-stop attack. That is the game plan of Amy Stevens. And Penny trying to navigate her way around it. Amy goes right back on the attack. Amy with the springboard dropkick, but Penny saw it coming and got out of the way. Irish whip by Penny. Thez press and then unloading on Stevens. Penny daring her to get to her feet. She does, and Penny unloads with a big combination going top rope. Amy on her feet, and ooh, steps aside on the drop kick, but Penny right back on her feet with cat-like agility and speed. And back on the attack. Amy has one gear go, exactly. And again, that can absolutely work in your favor, but can also work against you in the long run. If you're kind of go, go, go nonstop, sometimes you wear out in the second half of the match. But Amy Stevens, I think, made of sterner stuff. But Penny Happs, though, finding a way. Ripcord lariat. Leg hook. Penny hoping she might have enough to get the 3. Oh, only got the 2. Amy back on her feet, and Penny missed on the clothesline. Amy, double underhook. Little twisting cutter there. Goes for the pin. Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. Penny feeding off the energy of the crowd, up off the mat, but Amy right back to work. Power slam. The Jack Daniels hammer connecting, but only a 2 counts. Fans chanting for women's wrestling. We have the best women's division in all of professional sports. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here in the RLWF. Name one better, I'll wait. Don't actually name one better. Stevens from the top rope with a huge clothesline. And it looks like Stevens may have found a second win here. Amy, dodge roll. Big combination. Stevens crawls her way to the corner, and Penny tosses her to the outside. Off the top rope, triangle dropkick to the outside. Penny wasting no time, going right out after her. Not a falls count anywhere match. And so Penny tosses her right back in. Amy on her feet. Springboard dropkick. The referee almost took one in the head there.
These women have gone to all-out war in this match.
Penny going top rope. Catnap connects. Sorry, cat pounce. I got so excited I got the wrong finisher. 2 count only. Amy kicks out at 2. Penny can't believe it.
Preserving her opportunity to keep this match alive. I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now.
Fans chanting, "We're not worthy," and we are not, ladies and gentlemen. A heck of a match.
Man, looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Penny Happs pounding away. Top rope again. If she hits another catnap, that is good, or a cat pounce, that's good night. Instead, Amy on her feet, and caught her and turned it into a power slam. Great heads-up play from Amy, and now, oh no, out of the corner. Boom. Flying headbutt out of the corner. Has her up. And down. For the Jack Daniels hammer. Is that finally enough to put away Penny Happs? No. The shoulder is up. How on earth? Penny Happs showing exactly why she is your Freedom Champion. But how much left does even the great Penny Happs have in the tank? Amy giving it all she's got, and Penny Happs still standing. Irish whip. Amy with the big headbutt again. Is that the straw that broke the camel's back? It is 1, 2, 3, and Amy Stevens picking up a win against Penny Happs in a non-title match right before the PLE. And so now the question is, who is Penny going to defend her belt at the PLE, and if so, against whom? A great match by Amy Stevens, and we will have to wait and see what the repercussions will be. All right, back over to the men's division for more one-on-one action. You can see tables set up outside the ring. That is because it is a tables match. Coming out first, it is JoJo. JoJo, one win away from having a shot at that hardcore championship tonight, but lost the #1 contenders match to Vinu. But don't let that fool you, ladies and gentlemen. The kid's been red hot and looking to get things going here again tonight in a tables match. Again, the first person to be put through a table is out. And his opponent, it is Noah. Again, neither superstar, not exactly known for their throw a guy through a table-ness, but I have no doubt that both are more than capable of doing so. I'm getting all tangled up in my own cables back here. I thought I'd better sort it out before the entire stream collapses, ladies and gentlemen. Noah heading to the ring with chair in hand. We'll see if that comes into play later on. As always, we use real, genuine tables here in the RLWF. I don't know what you're talking about, Ryan. I mean, you can see, when have you ever seen anything out of the ordinary in the RLWF? Something that makes it seem like it's not real-life actual wrestlers. When have you ever seen anything? Yes, do people occasionally levitate? Perhaps. Do people magically teleport on a diving elbow drop? Every now and then. But these are just regular things that can happen to any one of us in our daily lives. And I think that's reflected here in the RLWF. There's the bell. Let me start the prediction. JoJo coming out strong here. On the top rope already, JoJo putting it all out there. Noah gets to his feet. And, oh, caught him. And powerbombed into the corner. I think he hit his head on every turnbuckle on the way down. Exactly. I mean, listen, it doesn't happen often, but in real life, I'm sure there's been plenty of times. If you look at the overall stats, there has been plenty of times where people have ridden a motorcycle and just taken off without the motorcycle. These things are just like, it's just everyday normal things that happen. RLWF is basically like a documentary. It's a little slice of life. JoJo grabs the table, throws it at Noah, but misses, and Noah responds by jumping over the table and landing a knee right in the chin of JoJo. In combination here from JoJo. Noah on the apron, and that might give JoJo enough time to set that table up. Indeed, there we go. This might be a quick match. And JoJo snaps him to the outside. He's going to head back out to join him. No countouts, of course, in a tables match, but does that mean that they won't take a moment to think about their lives, to think about their place in the universe while they're having this existential moment? Let's take a quick commercial break.
Rico, the day has finally come for you to do a service for me.
What is it, my friend? What can I do for you?
My family, they're so hungry. Make me an offer I can't refuse.
How about a nice low-fat thin crust pizza?
That's good. I need to watch my weight.
You want anchovies with that?
No fish. Luka sleeps with the fishes. Carmine, this pizza is to die for.
Boss, you mean we should put out a hit on Enrico's Pizzeria?
Are you kidding? Enrico's is a hit.
All right, we're back in the ring, and table still set up. The participants getting dangerously close to it. Big drop kick from Noah.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, kicks to the face. Noah on the apron. And springboard. Oof, dangerous. He was standing right in front of the table. Noah could have put himself through the table. We already saw that happening. Oh, JoJo almost got the win. Table collapsed before breaking. A lucky break there for Noah, but a great move from JoJo. And now JoJo with the Salida del Sol. Setting up out of the corner. JoJo has him on the ropes. And choking him out over that top rope. No disqualifications, but still. Slammed down to the mat. And JoJo from the second rope. Noah on his feet. And, oh, Noah caught him again. And again, powerbombed him into the corner. Strike two for JoJo on that move. And Noah hoisting him up for another powerbomb, but this time JoJo ready for him, clotheslines him out of the ring. Again, almost through the table. They've got to be careful. JoJo on the attack at ringside. Salida del Sol through the table. What a move! Oh my goodness! Fans chanting, "This is awesome!" JoJo, what a finish to that match. Put him through the table with the Salida del Sol on the outside for the victory. JoJo picking up the win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next, a triple threat tornado tag matches. 3 of the best teams on Shock in one ring. The winners are going to be facing Wonderfully Handsome at the Moonsault PLE this weekend. Coming out first, the American Nightmares. Mason Marceau and the All-American Matt Windham have been killing it as of late, including a draw against the champs. Former tag team champions, they would love to get the belts back around those American waists. And next up, the latest tag team. It is the Reckoning. Now, the Reckoning have already beaten Wonderfully Handsome in a non-title match, so absolutely earning their spot in this #1 contenders match. They have been incredibly impressive. El Padre Esmeralda and Companion. A dynamic team, to say the least. And the fans showing their appreciation. Again, 2 rookies coming in here in Season 4. Brought together in the Reckoning by Sean Laughlin. And listen, Sean Laughlin, a good eye for talent. He put these 2 together, and they have been magic. And last but not least, again, also former Shock Tag Team Champions. It is the Force, Course Grind, and Darth Brooks making their way to the ring again as of late. Have been absolutely tearing through the competition. Always an incredible threat. And always up for another opportunity to get those belts back around their waists. I mean, no matter which team wins this, I think Wonderfully Handsome are going to have their hands full at the PLE. You can bet they are watching from the rafters, watching from backstage, watching from home, wherever they are right now. They are keeping a close eye here to see who the competition is going to be. Again, the PLE coming up this weekend, so it is going to be no time before the winner of this match is in the ring fighting for those belts. Let me start the prediction, and you can try your best to guess who's going to win this one. Too close to call by my estimation. The American Nightmares, the Force, and the Reckoning. Get ready for the chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Things are going to get frantic fast. Whatever team comes out with their hand raised,
Padre went for a springboard move and accidentally hit his own partner. That is the problem with so many bodies trapped in such a small space. Thankfully, Companion does not look any worse to wear, but he's getting a little worse to wear now. Compliments of Mason Marceau with the big gutbuster. There's a quick pin there from Course Grind, broken up by Mason Marceau. Marceau tossed almost on top of El Padre there by Course Grind. Absolute chaos. Mason sends El Padre into the corner. Big backbreaker there by Course Grind. El Padre locked into the tree of woe. Companion tilt-the-world DDT on Course Grind. Darth Brooks trying for a sneaky little pin. But a little too early for that, I think. I know, please. I know. Listen, I would tell you that I promise I'm going to do something about it, but I've been saying that for like 2 years, and I haven't done anything about it. So I will promise to think about it further.
he's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Again, once we have the max cam going, we can have some max-related cash-ins. We can fatten them up with some TREATs. Marceau and Darth Brooks going at it. Course Grind and Mason Marceau, but now Companion gets in between and is regretting it immediately as Course Grind just pummeling him. Course Grind with the power slam on the All-American. Big splash. Matt Windham getting double teamed by the Force here. Exactly, like one day it'll be true. My to-do list is very long and very dusty, let's put it that way. Sling blade from Companion on Course Grind, but now intercepted by Mason Marceau. Hits the backstabber. Matt Windham and Darth Brooks going at it in the corner here. That's two big boys. Oof, great move there from El Padre with the leg drop over the top rope. And now El Padre with a sledgehammer. I don't think that's part of Luchador traditionally, but listen, whatever works. A title shot is on the line, so whatever works. There's the pin from Course Grind on El Padre, but El Padre gets the shoulder up. Power slam by Matt Windham almost dropped him right on top of his partner. And now the big wind-up uppercut on Course Grind, and Matt Windham clearing a path through the competition. There's the pin from Darth Brooks. And again, El Padre gets the kick out. Matt Windham putting the squeeze on the cranium of Companion. Darth Brooks looking into the ring and French press on El Padre. Mason Marceau, I think he started breaking that pin up before the pin even happened. Marceau wasting no time. There's the pin on Darth Brooks. Matt Windham keeping everyone at bay, but Darth Brooks able to get the kickouts. Suplex from Grind. Matt Windham under the ring. He's got a kendo stick and goes on the attack to Companion immediately. The Force holding down the fort inside the ring, but here comes El Padre with a baseball bat. Of course, grind. No, beautiful reversal by Padre. Wyndham with the power slam on course grind. Hooks the leg. Only got the 1 count. A wild triple threat tornado tag match with a title shot at the Moonsault PLE on the line. Oof, big elbow drop from the springboard by Companion. Of course, Brian sends him into the corner, turns his attention to Mason Marceau. But Matt Wyndham eats a super kick to the back of the head out of nowhere by Companion, but that's pin attempt broken up immediately by Course Grind. Great move from Companion, though. Padre with the Hurricane Rana on Darth Brooks. That is a long way up to get a Hurricane Rana. Companion back in the ring. And on the attack. Pele kick from Mason Marceau. But Course Grind. Oh, Thunder Rolls. Pinned by Course Grind, though. Oh, 2 counts only. Absolute chaos inside the ring. Darth Brooks got the Thunder Rolls on Companion, but did not go for the pin as Course Grind was already pinning Mason Marceau. Companion still down to the count. Course Grind finally coming to assist him, as it were. Slammed to the mat, and finally Darth Brooks going for the pin, but Matt Wyndham back in for the save. Wyndham with the rib breaker rather on Darth Brooks. And now Wyndham has the sledgehammer, throws it right in the face of Darth Brooks, goes for the pin. Oof. Kick out at 2. The Force did not give him enough warning for that one. Sling blade from Companion.
Everything you can do to create space here.
Pandemonium inside the ring. The winning team getting a title shot at the PLE. And all 6 men giving it 110%. Marceau drops Padre on his noggin. And now Brooks with the power slam on Marceau. Goes to the pin. Is it enough? No. Marceau kicks out at 2. DDT by Course Grind on Matt Wyndham. And Grind with the fall away slam to Companion rather. Grind in the corner, setting up El Padre, I think. Missed on the elbow. I think Darth Brooks accidentally got in the way of his own partner. Companion. I think he hit the Thunder Rolls on Darth Brooks. Pin attempt interrupted, though. I think Companion stole Darth Brooks' finisher there. Cartwheel kick into the corner. El Padre goes for the pin. And Matt Wyndham there again to break things up. Brooks sent into the corner. El Padre with a cartwheel kick for him as well. And Matt Wyndham with a sit-out powerbomb to El Padre. There's the pin. Oh, almost got the 3, but Companion saved his partner at the last second. Pinfall by Companion, broken up by both Horse Grind and Mason Marceau. That is the trick to these kinds of matches. There are so many bodies there ready to break up a pinfall. That's why a lot of times these wind up getting lost to submission, but Matt Windham now hits the hyperdrive on El Padre. Kick out at 2. Darth Brooks does not succumb to the sleeper hold. Absolute madness that this match has not ended. So many close calls. Diving elbow from the springboard of El Padre, and now Companion wailing away on Mason Marceau with that chair. Brooks puts a boot into the neck of El Padre. Companion and Mason Marceau fighting on the outside. Windham face first off the turnbuckle from Darth Brooks. He goes for the pin. Can Companion break it up in time? He does. El Padre, look at the strength. Crucifix bomb, but Darth Brooks there to break it up. Incredible. Too close to call, ladies and gentlemen. Companion on the middle rope. And Darth Brooks drags him forcefully down. Breaks up the pin by Mason Marceau. Companion from the top rope misses. And now, submission hold. The Bowflex. Broken up there. Mason grabs the kendo stick, slides back into the ring. Padre top rope. Companion keeping Mason distracted. Oh, beautiful move off the top rope on Darth Brooks. Hooks the leg. Horse Grind getting up, and can he get up in time? Oh, Darth Brooks gets the shoulder up. Another close call. A tangle of bodies in there right now. Mason Marceau taking a beating from Companion. Horse Grind and Matt Windham going at it. Here comes Companion, DDT on Darth Brooks, split him open. And Brooks is going to roll out. Companion goes after his partner instead. Horse Grind with the nice scoop slam. Matt Windham hits Companion with the sledgehammer and takes over against Horse Grind. Padre and Brooks going out on the outside. Here it is. Bear hug on Horse Grind. If he can make Horse Grind tap, that's the match. And El Padre breaking it up. Good heads up play from El Padre. Padre and Mason with a few words. Padre tiptoeing around the ropes but missed on the drop kick. Padre sent into the corner by Matt Windham. Pinfall by Marceau, but broken up immediately. Companion. Matt Windham on the second rope. El Padre gets to his feet, and then the big brain chop right across the top of the mask. Companion setting up Darth Brooks. Into the Bowflex again. If he can make Brooks tap, the Reckoning are going to the PLE. He taps. Darth Brooks taps. And the Reckoning get the victory. El Padre and Companion will be facing. Wonderfully handsome for those Shock Tag Team Championship belts at the PLE. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match that is going to be. You better not miss it. All right, after the chaos of that match, we're going back just to a little one-on-one, and ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to tell you who the next superstar is going to be to step out onto the stage. It is the one, the only, the illustrious Jocko. I mean, listen, this one bangs. And the best part is because this is related to an anime, I'm almost certainly going to get a copyright strike for it. But you know what? I don't care. It's that good. It's that good. I am tempted to make everyone's intro this intro, even for matches that aren't Jocko. That's how much I love this intro. But listen, let's not forget the man himself. 4-time former Twitch champion. Jocko making his way to the ring. Has been doing well for himself here in Season 4. Not sure if we're going to see him at the PLE. We'll have to wait and see. You never know. You never know who's going to make an appearance, ladies and gentlemen. Always chock full of surprises. All right, we're going to move on here to see who his opponent is going to be. And it is none other than the Ninja. This should be a great match. Ooh, wearing the reds. Look out. I feel like he's a little extra dangerous in the reds. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just confirmation bias. But I feel like he's just that little smidge more dangerous in the red. We'll see if that pans out here tonight. Cutting a striking figure as he heads to the ring, the Ninja. Looking for victory here against Jocko. Hey, let's go, Dentrassi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't deserve that compliment, but I will take it. I will 100% take it. The PLE, listen, if everything works, the PLE, here's the only hint I'll give you about the PLE. It's either going to be one of the best PLEs you've ever done or a complete technical nightmare. So, listen, either way, good content. Let's start the prediction. Jocko versus the Ninja. And stomping Jocko into the dirt. Nice counter here from Jocko. Oh, look at this. Ninja tiptoe around the ropes and into the dropkick. Little misdirection on the part of the Ninja. Classic Ninja. But Jocko with the counter. Going for a pin. I mean, I can't imagine. Oh, hang on. That's why he's trying the early pin. It's a dirty pin. They lock up. Ninja on the attack. Counter from Jocko. They lock up again. And Jocko pushed into the corner. And the referee gets them separated. They're going to lock up again. Grabs Jocko by the waist. And Jocko powers his way out into the reversal. Some good old-fashioned classic grappling here in the old wrestling match, ladies and gentlemen. Side headlock applied by the illustrious one. Ooh, really putting the squeeze on there. I think I can see Ninja's eyes starting to bulge out of the mask. Ninja at least on his feet now. And finds a way out, locks in that arm. A painful proposition for the illustrious one. Ninja off the ropes and unloads on Jocko. Jocko on his feet, the Ninja springboard kick to the chest connects. Working the leg.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
And another series of kicks and knees here from the Ninja. Connecting, and another big combination. The Ninja just a flurry of strikes.
He's just stacking up these attacks.
Jocko unable to cope, and now the Ninja. Calling to the ancestors, and boom! Oh, right in the forehead. That'll push your hairline back. Oh, almost won the match right there. Almost won the match right there.
And enters back into the ring.
Jocko on the ropes, literally and figuratively. Irish whip by the Ninja Dragon twist cutter. The leg is hooked. Is that going to finally be enough? No. Jocko again getting the shoulder up.
Just how much pain is he willing to endure in this match?
Jocko slow to get to his feet, but gets the hip toss reversal. He's got to start turning things around if he has any hope of winning this match, but the Ninja with the counter. Irish whip, ooh, shot to the midsection. Ripcord lariat, but no. Beautiful counter there from Jocko. And Jocko, out of nowhere, hits the flatliner. 2 count only. Shoulder up this time from the Ninja. Springboard, and just a little out of reach there. But Jocko right back to work.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Standing on the hand of the Ninja. Jocko on the middle rope. Double axe handle to the midsection. Back fist connects. Oof. Brutal. Jocko with a kick combination of his own. Now double underhook. Has him up, and boom, into the backbreaker. Ninja fighting back, trying to get momentum, shifting back his way. But Jocko right back on the attack, has him by the throat. Grabs the trachea, but Ninja able to punch his way free. The electric chair. Ooh. Hit him with the forearm across the back. Stones welcome in. Coast to coast. Ooh. With the big boot to the face. Ninja up and over for the senton, connecting. And now going top rope. I mean, a short distance, that's sometimes trickier than a long distance, but oh, beautiful. Beautiful execution from the Ninja, but is it enough to get the victory? Ooh, so close. So close.
I can. These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are. Everything possible was done to win.
Ninja stomping away on Jocko. And now the most electrifying move in sports entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. The overly long wrist lock.
This place is going insane.
Missed on the moonsault from the top rope, but right back to work. Suplex from the Ninja. Ninja on fire right now, and now out of the corner, setting up again. And it's kicked to the face of clock. No, blocked by Jocko. Unbelievable. And now hits the driver. Leg is hooked. Jocko trying to steal this match. 2 count only. What a match. Ninja back on his feet. Right in the kisser. Irish whip. Pop up, big right hand. Is that enough? It is not. Once again, a kick out. So many close calls, too many to count in this match. Jocko rolls out of the way of the springboard attempt, and now Jocko setting up out of the corner. Boom for the hidden blade. Leg hooked. 1, 2, 3. And Jocko gets the victory over the Ninja. A really tough fight from both superstars. So many close calls, but in the end, the illustrious one reigns supreme. Getting the victory over the Ninja. A great match. All right, up next, an Extreme Rules match. Out first, it is Fredo. A man not shy about making his opinions known. A man not shy about tooting his own horn. It is a Fredo. Again, an Extreme Rules match. His opponent and he have been doing a little bit of jarring backstage. Not necessarily directly at each other, although sometimes yes.
Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder. He's going to use that anger against his opposition.
Yeah, I just checked. I'm not sure why the commands aren't working there. Sorry, David. They're on, but could just be a Twitch screw up. Fredo ready for action. Oh, there we go. I guess maybe I just needed to log in and it got it. So there you go. You should be good to go. His opponent, another superstar, not shy about tooting his own horn. It is Braden Storm, your front of the line case holder. Has that youthful confidence, that youthful exuberance. Making his way to the ring. Again, in the RLWF, there's a lot of people that talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? We will find out here tonight in an Extreme Rules match. It could get ugly, ladies and gentlemen. Braden Storm versus Fredo. Now, hopefully he's not... I mean, technically it's a no disqualification match. He could smash him in the head with that front of the line case, but I don't know if he'd want to risk it. You don't want to damage the goods, you know what I mean, before he has a chance to cash in.
There's really no telling what this match might have in store for us. Just about the only thing...
And Braden getting the fans going. Boom! Let me start that prediction. Oh, the prediction's not working. Let me try that again then and restart the predictions. No one win the match until I'm done here.
Kick to the gut. What a right.
Oh my God, you're 100% right, Braden. I completely forgot again. I'm an idiot. Hang on. I'm making a big... I'm going to write it in giant letters. Oh, I feel really bad now. I'm sorry, Braden. I wrote Braden stuff in giant letters. I have circled it. I have underlined it thrice. And I'm putting it right there at the center of my desk. My apologies. We will definitely get that sorted out for you. Table set up at ringside, and they're both heading out. In amongst the fans. RLWF fans loving it. These guys back here getting a great up-close look at the action. Big uppercut by Fredo. There's the punch again. No disqualifications. We're going into this back area here. And suplex onto the concrete floor. Now, not a false count anywhere match, so they are going to have to make their way back to the ring eventually. But I don't think either one of them in any particular hurry.
We're seeing these superstars battle without any limitations.
Braden unloading now on Fredo. Combo after combo. Oof, bounces him off the knee. Rando with the counter. Hits the elbow. Again, I think these two not so worried about winning the match at this point. I think at this point just looking to do a little damage to each other. Slugging it out here. Fans are loving it, obviously. Oh, DDT onto the concrete floor. Brutal. Rando drops the knee. Oh, kick to the face from Storm. Listen, Braden Storm, no stranger to heading out amongst the crowd. That's where his entry used to come from, but not how he normally does it. The fans not mind. I mean, I guess they'll mind if they accidentally get slammed in the face by one of these superstars, but until then, they are loving it. What a battle between these two here. Oh, Superman punch from Braden Storm. Rando, though, quickly back on his feet and on the attack. Has him up and over for the slam.
Oh my gosh, what are these two thinking? Get out of the crowd. To gain the advantage.
Braden drops him off the knee again.
Mounting.
Rando with the reversal. Just an absolute street fight at this point. Rando taking a breather. I mean, this has got to be exhausting. All of these hits coming on hard, solid concrete. No padding at all out here in the arena proper. Suplex.
His opponent keeps piling it on him. Yeah, he's on his back foot now.
Rando drops the knee across the head
Fighting among the masses.
of Braden Storm. Braden with the counter.
Carefully placed stop to the arm.
Incredible turn of events here in this match. Big clothesline from Rando.
This fight is spilling out into the crowd.
And now, dropping the knee across the back of the head of Braden Storm.
Step aside.
Storm on his feet, though. Hip toss. They got to be careful rolling into that backstage area. There's tables, there's chairs, there's all sorts of dangerous items over there. This could get even uglier.
Look at this. Just unloaded.
Oof, Rando split open on that last barrage from Braden Storm. Attacking the knee, and Braden Storm taking a little walk. Maybe thinking about heading back to that ring again. Not a false count anywhere, so they're going to have to get back to the ring at some point. Rando just now getting to his feet. Braden Storm, indeed, looks like he's heading back into the ring. And Rando taking the long way around as well. Braden Storm might come out to meet him. Braden Storm headed back to the ring, but wasn't going to wait for Rando to join him. They are going to continue the fight on the outside here. The fans don't mind. And Rando with the big uppercut has him back to the barrier. Big uppercut. And another. Just absolutely an absolute slugfest here between the two of them. I mean, barely an attempt at wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. It is just an absolute street fight right now. Dueling jawbreakers. Continuing their fight Back into the stands. Where are we going now? I'm not even sure what's over there. Oh my goodness, they're gonna fight back here by the stage, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a big open area next to the stage. Oh, that swinging kick from Braden Storm. Now Braden Storm setting up for the go to sleep. Braden Storm heading back down the ramp. Great work here from the operations crew to keep track of both superstars. Braden once again heading back into the ring, but is this time he going to have the patience to wait for Fredo? It doesn't look like it. He's heading back up the ramp as Fredo keeping an eye on his opponent. What a match. They're going to duke it out right there on the ramp. Oof. Beautiful kick there from Braden Storm, but Fredo trying to fight back, trying to get some momentum, swinging his way. Hits the elbow. And now it's Fredo, wearily heading back to the ring. And I thought he was going back to the ring. He's just going back for a weapon. He's got a kendo stick. Here comes Braden Storm. They're going to meet head to head, but Storm gets to him first, runs past, heads back into the ring, and we finally might get back inside the ring. FaceTime. Fredo. Oh, thought he was going to get the win right there. Thought he was going to get the win right there. Exactly, Dentrassi. Listen, these people paid good money. They're just spreading it around so everyone gets a good look. Best value for your dollar, the RLWF. Fredo from the top rope with the drop kick. What an unbelievable match this has been. Storm for a sneaky little pin, but not enough. 2 count only. FaceTime, second time. Middle of the ring. And Fredo takes it. Wow. I mean, listen, by the time these two finally made it back to the ring, they were both beaten and exhausted from fighting all the way around the arena. What an incredible match. You wish they both could have come out winners because of the level of compete they were both showing, but in the end, only one can win, and that winner, Fredo. All right, up next, you notice, ladies and gentlemen, there might be something about the ring you're noticing a little bit different. It is going to be an underground match. Coming out first, it is a Luka Novak. Now, of course, in an underground match, the only way to win is by submission or knockout. There's no ropes. And the outside of the ring, surrounded by RLWF fans just like you in what is indisputably a legally poor decision. But again, I'm not going to get into that again. The RLWF, just a lawsuit waiting to happen at all times, apparently. But Luka Novak getting a shot here tonight in an underground match ahead of the PLE. Now, Luka Novak and Fredo were in a triple threat match with Oliver Kingzz last week, the world champ. Luka Novak won that match, and so now Luka is going to be in an underground match tonight against Oliver Kingzz. And a victory again over Oliver Kingzz in this non-title match tonight ahead of the PLE might mean that Ollie Kingzz is going to have to defend at the Moonsault PLE this weekend. We will have to wait and see. But there he is, ladies and gentlemen, your world champion, Oliver freaking Kingzz. I mean, David, I think that it's a good point. And I feel like the day that we see Hannibal Armstrong in a match, I mean, the worst, legally speaking, let's look at the legally speaking, the worst possible match that you could conceivably do in the RLWF. And I would say it's an underground match between Hannibal Armstrong and the Butcher. Bring the Butcher back, have her swinging that chainsaw around, having an unhinged maniac in the ring, in reaching close, like just in grabbing distance, strangulation distance to RLWF fans. I mean, it'd be a recipe for disaster. I can't imagine we're ever going to see it. I can't imagine we're ever going to see it. But listen, tonight, only slightly less of a dangerous match. Luka Novak versus Oliver freaking Kingzz, your world champion.
The following is an underground
We're going to give the rules to the underground match, even though I just
The only
explained them
ways
to you.
win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Zagreb, Croatia, weighing in at 209 pounds, the Prodigy.
Luka Novak has been great
From London, England,
of late.
weighing in at 205 pounds, the World Champion Oliver Kingzz.
But Oliver Kingzz is champion for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. This should be a fantastic match. There's the bell. Let me start the prediction. Again, the only way to win is by knockout or submission. Knockout, of course, decided by the referee, so a bit of subjective nature there. For the record, the gentleman in the jumpsuit is not Johnny Thumbs. I am told that's his brother, Bobby Thumbs.
The fighter with the bigger advantage is the one who can adapt the best, especially at the right moment. If striking is not working as well as you planned, then try switching it up to grappling, and vice versa.
And whoa, Luka Novak! Neckbreaker by Oliver Kingzz to Luka Novak on the floor. Almost knocked over Bobby Thumbs there. Beautiful suplex there from Kingzz. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand now. The legal loophole they've got is that these are not actual RLWF fans at ringside. I believe these are holograms. The fans have been sequestered backstage with VR headsets and holographically projected to the ring. So, okay, I feel a little better. From a legal perspective, I feel a little better about things right now.
Oh, this is nasty. Somebody's got to put a stop to this.
And Novak with a nice comeback here from Kingzz, but Kingzz with a reversal. Commentator's curse. Tossed into the barricade. And Kingzz drops him. Midsection first over the steel barricade, but missed on the standing moonsault. Luka Novak able to roll away in time. Oh my God, what happened there? Oliver Kingzz defying physics with that reversal. Novak with the elbows to the midsection. Neither superstar too interested in getting back inside the ring right now. Though they're... I believe submissions count anywhere, though, in an underground match. So even if they're going for a submission out here, they're okay.
He gets into the ring.
Kingzz back in the ring for now, telling Luka Novak to come after him.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Kingzz hits the standing moonsault that time.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Some of the player holograms glitching there at the side of the ring. Again, this is technology in progress, ladies and gentlemen, here from the RLWF.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Back in the ring, Luka Novak fighting back now, trying to get some momentum going his way, and is reversed into the steel post. No turnbuckles, no ropes, just bare steel, and Luka Novak is split open.
What a display of guts.
Kingzz laying into him with the forearms. Counter from Novak, though. Novak Locking in a submission, trying to get the win here. But Kingzz powers his way free. Again, knockout and submission, the only ways to win the match. And Novak tosses him all the way to ringside. And once again, locking in that crossface submission. Can he get him to tap? No, again. Kingzz able to pry his way free, but you can see him grabbing that left arm. And float over powerbomb from Kingzz. I think he might have hurt his own patoot on that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
Luka Novak. Oh! Brutal move. Face first into the concrete floor. Trying to get Kingzz back in the ring, but he blocked it. Nice counter there, though, from Novak. A great back and forth match. Oh! Knee to the face has split open the champ now. Again, with knockout rules, any one of these blows could be the end of the match. It is at the discretion of the referee as to whether or not they can continue. Powerbomb into the knee to the face. Kingzz on the outside. Oh, and the diving splash from Luka Novak. Tosses Kingzz roughly back into the ring. And Novak setting up out of the corner. Kingzz turns around and oh! The sweet chin music, and once again locks in, this time the Tequila Sunrise. And no, Kingzz refusing to give up. Heart of a champion. Hurricane Rana connecting, and Kingzz powering up in the ring. Luka Novak, though, belly-to-belly suplex, nicely done. Counter from Oliver Kingzz. Ooh. Beautiful kick to the face by Novak. I mean, an incredible seesaw match. Unbelievable. Chris Shameless from Halifax. Let's go. Let's go for our brothers out there down east. Back home in Nova Scotia. Shining Wizard by Novak. Counter from Kingzz. Counter from Novak. They lock up again, and Oliver Kingzz has him up. Sit out powerbomb. And the trademark disrespect from Oliver freaking Kingzz. Luka Novak. Ooh. Almost got him to fall down, and then Oliver Kingzz stepped aside on the knee. And Luka Novak went to ringside himself. And now Novak again, locking in the crossface submission. And for a fourth time, Oliver Kingzz refusing to submit. Novak tossed hard into the steel steps. Reversed, Oliver Kingzz tossed into the corner. Luka Novak back in the ring, telling Oliver Kingzz to get up and get in here, but Kingzz in no shape to do so. So Luka Novak missing on the running senton. And Kingzz fails to throw Luka Novak into the ring. Novak has him up. And powerbombed back onto the mat. You can see the ring drenched in blood, ladies and gentlemen. Power slam by Novak. And again, 5th time's a charm, locks in that tequila sunrise. Is that finally going to be enough to get the champ to tap? It is not. Unbelievable resilience from Oliver Kingzz. Novak, though, right back into a 6th submission. And at long last, that is more than even Oliver Kingzz can bear.
Here is your winner.
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Luka Novak. And now the question is, will Oliver Kingzz have to defend his title against Luka Novak at the Moonsault PLE this weekend? You will have to tune in this Saturday to find out. All right, RLWF fans, it is main event o'clock, and we have a title shot for you. It is going to be Vinu versus Yuv for the Hardcore Championship. Coming out first, former tag team champion, looking for what I believe is going to be his first singles title. The one, the only, Vinu. Heading to the ring again, Vinu. Not in his casual tonight. He's taking things seriously. No casual attire tonight. He is in proper wrestling togs for a proper wrestling match. People from the... Listen. There's not a lot of people in the Yukon to be wrestling here, to be honest. Vinu in the ring. Maybe I should listen. Maybe I should start a all Canadian wrestling promotion. We could have every province, every territory represented. You can create your own superstar, but they have to be from Canada. That's the rule. I don't know how well that would go over, but it'd be fun. It'd be fun. But ladies and gentlemen, Vinu's opponent, it is your hardcore champion, Yuv. Has struggled as of late as world champion, losing to both JoJo and Vinu, thus setting up this match. But if there's one guy you can count on when the chips are down, it is Yuv. Again, win or lose, the Hardcore Championship is not going to be defended at the upcoming PLE. We're not going to make you fight back-to-back title matches or have Vinu win the Hardcore Championship, then have to defend it immediately. But this is basically the PLE for Yuv and Vinu. Everything on the line, the Hardcore Championship up for grabs. Should be an incredible match. Let me start that prediction. And you can let me know who you think is going to win. That is what is up for grabs. The beautiful Hardcore Championship. In beautiful shock blue.
Introducing the challenger.
Confirmed. Thank you, David, that Vinu only had the Tag Team Championship. I mean, what a Tag Team Championship run he had. I mean, one of, if not the greatest tag team runs ever for Thunderstorm / the Brotherhood / Los Conquistadores. And Yuv holding the belt on high for all to see. But is the last time he's going to hold it for a while? We will have to wait and see. Fans letting out a cheer for the beautiful hardcore belt. 1-on-1, Vinu versus Yuv for all the marbles. And they both flying out of the gate. Yuv trying for a quick, oh my God, if this was a 3, could you imagine? Oh, that would have been incredible. Would have been incredible. Yuv trying to win this one early, locking in a submission hold as well. Yuv must have a cab waiting or something. I don't know what's going on. They lock up Yuv with the suplex. I mean, listen, I appreciate the ambition, the energy, but I feel like more work is going to have to be done if you want to put down a superstar on the caliber of Vinu. Irish whip and Vinu up and over for the fall away slam. Yuv catches the leg, sends him down to the mat. Oof, counter. Springboard into the cutter. What a move from Vinu. Yuv taking a moment to shake out the cobwebs on the outside. Back in the ring, has Yuv up and drops him off the top rope. Yuv stomping away, and now into the submission again. And Vinu once again out of that fairly quickly. Spine buster from Yuv. The counter. Vinu springboard. Again, Vinu way more agile than you would expect from a man his size.
Not even a 2 count for him.
1 count only for Vinu. Headbutt reversal from Yuv. He's going to roll him over. Surely he's not going for another pin. No, he is going for a standing moonsault, but nobody home. Vinu rolls out of the way. Yuv dodging that one as well. And now Yuv again for another quick pin. And again, only a 1. Not sure what the rush is for Yuv here.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Vinu hits the kick and now setting up Yuv. And missed on the V-Buster. A close call for Yuv. That could have been the end of the match right there if he had landed that V-Buster. Instead, he is at ringside and at the mercy of Yuv. Spine buster onto the concrete floor by Yuv. And Vinu tossed back inside the ring. Yuv going top rope on him. And, oh, lands the huge clothesline. And again, another pin by Yuv. And they got the 1.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Yuv drags him to the corner, face first into the turnbuckle, but Vinu fighting his way out of the corner. And Vinu feeling confident. Big combinations on the champ. Has him up and over. Beautiful suplex. Yuv to his feet. Vinu from the apron. Missed on the cross body. Vinu steps aside to avoid contact. Yuv sent into the corner rather. Propped up on the top rope. What the heck is Vinu doing? Yuv trying to fight back and face him. Vinu on the top rope. Hits a couple of elbows across the head. And boom, what a move from the top rope. Fans chanting, this is awesome. After that incredible move from the top rope by Vinu, and now the power slam right on the logo. Springboard moonsault connects. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to win Vinu the Hardcore Championship? It is not. 2 count only. Yuv hanging in there, but by a thread at this stage. Vinu just pummeling him with combination after combination. But here comes Yuv fighting back. Locks in the guillotine. Vinu punching his way free, however, from the submission. Vinu's got him up, and oh, huge shoulder breaker. Yuv struggles to pull himself up in the corner. And Vinu slams him into the turnbuckle, rolls him up and over. Into the bridge. There's the pin. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought we were about to see a brand new hardcore champion right there, ladies and gentlemen, but Yuv still with fight left in him, running on fumes, but still running. Yuv with a couple of choice words for Vinu there. Irish whip and the uppercut. Vinu rolls to the corner, props himself up against the turnbuckles, and Yuv drops him face first across the top turnbuckle. And now Yuv setting up Vinu. Are we going to see an F5? No, Vinu with the counter. Boom! Vinu with the pile driver. And has him up. No, counter from Yuv. Beautifully done. Yo-Yo 1 with the raid. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Hope your stream went well. Everybody check out Yo-Yo 1. And Yuv once again with the pump handle. Not the pump handle, but the pump action. Fall away slam. New champion. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. He has done it. You picked the perfect time, Yo-Yo, to pop in because Vinu has won the Hardcore Championship from Yuv. Heartbreaking for Yuv, but a huge accomplishment for Vinu. His first singles championship in the RLWF. And again, coming out of the tag division, losing his tag partner, Ben Fuller, here in Season 4, there were, I think, whispers of doubt as to whether Vinu could hold up on his own in singles competition, and he has just proven to the world that he is that guy, your new hardcore champion, Vinu. What a champion. What a match. Commiserations to the great Yuv. No doubt he is going to be back at the top of that ladder soon enough. But for now, the night belongs to Vinu. And again, my thanks to everybody who came on out to join us for the stream. Thank you to Yo-Yo for the raid. Thank you to David for the sub. Thank you for the follows. Much appreciated, everybody. Don't forget, this Saturday afternoon, live on Twitch, the Moonsault PLE. You are not going to want to miss it. And don't forget, if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a wrestling fan who you love. From me and from Baron Max, thank you, and I will see you next time.